Yo, shout out to the real ones. You're watching New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. In today's show, we're going to break down the latest Immanuel Quickley trade rumors because according to Fred Katz of The Athletic and Shams Charania last week, they're both reporting that the Knicks are taking calls and trade calls on Immanuel Quickley. And now Fred Katz is reporting that the Knicks want a first-round pick for Immanuel Quickley. We're going to break that all down in today's show. And then at the tail end of the show, we'll go through some stats from last night's win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. But I want to get you guys involved early on in today's show. Would you trade Immanuel Quickley, for a first-round pick? I want to hear from you. Would you do it? Would you trade Immanuel Quickley for a first-rounder? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Sound off in the comments right now. I think trading Immanuel Quickley for a first-round pick, unless you're getting an unprotected pick from a team that's going to be into the lottery, doesn't really make all that much sense. We have plenty of first-round picks to make a trade if we want to. I think the only way to trade Immanuel Quickley, and really the only way it makes sense, is if he is a part of a package for a superstar. Trading him just to get a first-round pick doesn't make all that much sense. We have plenty of first-round picks, and I'm tired of getting these mid-ass first-round picks that the Knicks have that are top 10, top 12, top 16, top 18 protected. If you are going to trade Immanuel Quickley, which is something I would not do, I would only do it if he is a part of a package to bring a superstar to Madison Square Garden. Immanuel Quickley, is he hot and cold? No doubt about it. But that is the definition of a bench piece, and that's what he is. He is everything you want in a six-man. Look what he did last night against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Has he not been shooting the ball well so far this year? No doubt about it. We'll show you some more stats in a second. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He's everything you want. And it's the development that I love from Immanuel Quickley. When he was the 20th overall pick coming out of Kentucky, he was just a flamethrower off the bench. All he could do was score. What does he do now? He's one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. Go ask Jamal Murray when he shut him down on the last possession of the game. He's also a good floor general at this point. And I would say he is one of the best rebounding guards in the NBA. He does all the little things. He's everything you want in a guy to come off the bench and spell Jalen Brunson. He's a guy that can play with Jalen Brunson. Trading him for a first-round pick, unless you have another move up your sleeve, doesn't really make all that much sense for me. He could be a New York Knicks six-man for the next 10 to 12 years in the NBA. That's how good Immanuel Quickley can be. Is he hot and cold? No doubt about it. I understand that. But when he's on, when he has his shot going, there's not many better six-mans out there. This is what Jake Brown, works for the Knicks Wall, said this. Outside of 2 rough shooting nights against 2 top teams in the West, his percentages are improving. Defense, Quickley, is in the 100th percentile for both points per possession and effective field goal percentage, and 99th for opposing free throw rate. Immanuel Quickley, 100th percentile? Quickley is one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. He fits a Tom Thibodeau team perfectly. I don't know how long Tibbs is going to be here, but he plays defense. He plays hard. He pushes the pace. He gets others involved. He can shoot from 3. He can get to the cup. He's got that IQ floater. We call him the float god. Immanuel Quickley is someone that should stick around, and I don't think it really makes all that much sense to trade him. It's got to be for a big, big package if I'm trading Immanuel Quickley. But look, if Immanuel Quickley is traded, we'll cover it better than anybody else here on YouTube. We put out videos every single day on the latest Knicks news, Knicks rumors. Look, they trade Immanuel Quickley. We're going to be going live. So go down right now, hit that big red sub button. Jesus, I'm worked up over these Quickley trade rumors. I don't want to see it happen. Look, hit that sub button. We'll keep you up to date on everything surrounding the New York Knicks. Immanuel Quickley is a guy that you don't want to move on from. This is someone that can get it done on offense, on defense. If it's for an unprotected first-round pick from a team like that's not good, then sure I would do it. But why would a team do that? A team that's going to trade for Immanuel Quickley is a team that's trying to compete and a team that's not going to have that good of a first-round pick. We already saw that those mid-first-round picks we got from the Oklahoma City Thunder by trading out of the draft in 2022, the Ousmane Dieng pick, Utah told you those picks ain't worth a shit. So why would you go after another heavily protected first-round pick? Who's going to play point guard off the bench if you trade him? Derrick Rose? He ain't ready for that anymore. And I like Miles McBride, but he ain't ready for that. I thought Frank Barrett made a great point on Twitter. Said, updated IQ metrics. The Knicks are +5 out of 100 possessions when Immanuel Quickley plays. Only 4 Knick rotation players are positive. The second highest is +1.4. The New York Knicks are a team low -8.3 when Immanuel Quickley sits. The New York Knicks allow 101.8 points per every 100 possession when Immanuel Quickley plays. That balloons all the way another pretty much 20. So pretty much what it says is you are 20 points better per 100 possessions on defense when Immanuel Quickley plays. And we want to trade that guy for just a first-round pick for who knows if that's going to be a player that's even close to Immanuel Quickley. I don't agree with this. I hope it's fake news. If you want to trade a point guard, you want to get rid of the logjam, trade Derrick Rose. Let him go play for a team that's trying to compete for a chip. I like D. Rose. I think he has a nice role on this team. Come and get some buckets, but he's not a part of the future. Immanuel Quickley, he definitely needs to be. Shout out to our sponsor, Established Title, for sponsoring today's Knicks Now Immanuel Quickley trade rumor video. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. Get hooked up today, establishedtitles.com/chat. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane ticket, dating profile, etc. It makes a great last-minute gift, and the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance. Depending on how many of you want to become a lord or a lady, we could build our own little Knicks Now Real One Kingdom. It makes an amazing last-minute gift, and Established Titles is actually running a massive holiday sale right now with discounts up to 80% off. Plus, if you use the code chat, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat. That link right here will be in the comments and description of today's show. Click on it. Take care of your holiday shopping. I'm a procrastinator. I'm sure you are. Established Titles is looking out. Get hooked up with them. Grab a plot of Scottish land next to me. Support us. Support the channel. Support the sponsor. establishedtitles.com/chat. Let's shift now and talk a little bit about last night's game where the Knicks beat the Oklahoma City Thunder to kind of almost wrap up this West Coast swing. You're 3-2 so far. I've been impressed for what I've seen. Usually you go on these West Coast swings for the Knicks, and it's a death sentence. You got to play the Warriors. You got to play all those tough teams on the West Coast. So far, you're 3-2. I think they've played 4 games in 6 nights. It's been a tough swing. Last night, they played great on offense. They scored like 119 points, 51-97, 53% from the field, 32% from 3, a little bit low, but it's a free throw line that I was impressed with. That's a team that doesn't shoot good free throw percentage. Last night, 80%. They out-rebounded the Thunder 48-38 in the assist-to-turnover ratio. That's what you like to see, 21-13. They also played pretty good defense. I know Oklahoma City's an up-and-down team, SGA. They got some really good players over there. I like the rookie out of Santa Clara, Jalen Williams. He's a guy that impressed me, no doubt about it. The Knicks played well, out-rebounding them. And look, and a large part of it was because of guys like Julius Randle played well. You can't even knock the guy a little bit. Did he have his occasional defensive lapse? Yes, he did. Did he have bad body language when the game ended? Yeah, he stormed off the court. I don't know what's going on with Julius, but he played well. I don't know. Julius is a head case. Him and Obi bumped shoulders. I don't know what's going on with that. RJ Barrett, good for him to come out of the slump that he had. Looked really, really good last night. 6 turnovers, had like 3 in the first quarter, but he was efficient on the offensive end. 10 of 16, hit some three-pointers, 25 points. He looked really good. Obi Toppin struggled. This was probably his second or first worst game of the NBA season. He didn't look all that good. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2-11 from the field. Missed a couple of open threes, some that he hasn't done so far this year. I'm not worried about Obi Toppin, though. I know he's a guy that can get a bucket any minute he's on the court. But this is the guy that everyone needs to show some love to and put some damn respect on the man's name. Jalen Brunson is a point god. 34 points and you miss 6 shots? 14 of 20, you shoot 70% from the field. 34 points, 9 assists. The dude had a damn near a double-double with 34 points and shot 70% from the field. Jalen Brunson is him. He is him. He is the best point guard the Knicks have had since Walt Clyde Frazier. That's how good Jalen Brunson is, and we need to show him some love. I've been calling him Big Bucket Brunson. Show him some love. Type those JBs down in the comment section if you're happy and proud that Jalen Brunson's your point guard. He's one of the most efficient scorers in the NBA. He's a closer. He's a guy that gets others involved. Threw numerous alley-oops last night to Jericho Sims. Threw one to R.J. Barrett. This guy gets everyone involved. The narrative that the dude's not a point guard, it's wrong, and you're an idiot if you think that. The dude's one of the best point guards in the NBA. Type JB. Show our guy Big Bucket Brunson some love. That's what I saw from Quentin Grimes as well in the minutes that he got last night. He needs to continue to stay healthy because he played great defense on SGA. And then back on Sunday, he played great defense against Devin Booker. This is a guy that plays defense. He runs up and down the court. What about the play where he caught the ball weak side? He was on the right elbow line, extended on the three-point line. Caught it, one dribble, and he's at the rim, finishing a dunk. Had a backdoor cut as well. I like what I see from Grimes. When Cam Reddish gets back, him and Grimes, you're going to have to play them a lot of minutes, and that's maybe why you want to trade Quickley, but I wouldn't. I'd get rid of Groves, I'd get rid of Fournier, and I'd probably get rid of Randall as well. Jericho Sims, I'm glad he still got some minutes, even though Mitchell Robinson came back. 6 points, 7 rebounds. The dude is one of the best just energy players in the NBA. His ability to finish from the dunker spot, alley-oops, extend his defense beyond the paint, and sit in a chair and play defense, and the switchability on the defensive side of the court. The Knicks need to continue to give Jericho Sims minutes because this guy, he's too good to have glued to your bench. Isaiah Hartenstein, you better start playing or you better start enjoying that seat next to Fournier because Jericho Sims is coming for your minutes. Big show today. Immanuel Quickley trade rumors. Then I wanted to go over the game last night. Big watch party last night. Shout out to you guys. You guys showed up and showed out. Shout out to CPJ. Shout out to OG, the homie, J-Liv. You all guys were helping out big time with the super chat. Shout out to you. Real one roll call. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and type real one right now.